Hey Fit Family, I'm Renee Crane and I just wanted to take a few minutes for my challengers and really dig deep into meal planning, why it's so important and how it can be simplified for you so that you can reach your goals and get where you want to be without depriving yourself. Now for me, I am one of those fly by the seat of my hat kind of people. Planning is not my forte, but I have to be diligent in my planning if I want to achieve my goals. It also helps me to save money each week on my grocery bill because I'm not out just buying frivolously because I have no plan in place. So, go into the files section of our group and you'll print out the weekly meal planner. This is exactly what I print out. And get your book. I'm going to just do the regular 21-day fix. My children have decorated it a little bit for me. And then I open it up and I go straight to the getting started part in five simple steps. So what you'll do is you'll take your current weight in pounds and you will, like 119, and I'll times that by 11, which gives me my baseline calories each day, which is 1,300. And then with my 21-day fix workouts, I will burn about 400 calories. So I'm going to add 400 for the amount of activity I'll be doing for my workout each day. So in that 30 minutes, I burn about 400 calories. So add in the 400, and it tells you right there to do that. Then you'll hit enter. And I need 1,709 calories to maintain. And get all the nutrients my body needs. So then, if I want to actually lose weight, I will need to take out 750 calories out of my diet so that my body will lose weight. So, I'm not maintaining. I will take out 750 and then that will give me my calorie target. So it is around 1,100 calories. So I will go flip through the book to my calorie charts. And then I turn it over. And you can see a little easy to follow chart here for you. So once you figure out what calorie range you need to stay in, and if it's below the 1,200, you go up into that 1,200 range. So I fall into the 1,200 to 1,499 category, and it's different for everyone. So wherever you are, you need to follow that. So the way I do it now is I'll write, okay, so I need 3 of the portion control containers, the green ones. So I need 3 of those a day. And I need 2 of the purple or my fruit containers. I need 4 of my red containers, which is my proteins, my meats, my Shakeology. And 2 yellow, which is my whole grain bread, my rice, that sort of thing. And then I need 1 of my blue, which is my cheeses and my nuts. 1 of my orange, which is my dressing. And 2 teaspoons, which could be coconut oils, that sort of thing, your oils. So that is what I need in my body every single day. So I now know how much I need to eat a day. Now it's a matter of planning what I'm going to eat that day. So if you're not a planner, it's good to get your calendar out and see what you have going on in the week and say, okay, you know, I do have plans to do this and that in the week. So like say I know, I'm just going to throw out an example here. I'm going to go out to dinner on Tuesday night. So knowing that I'm going to go out to dinner Tuesday night, I'm going to consciously prep that in my head that most likely I will be consuming some yellow containers, which are the carbs. If I have a glass of wine that night, that goes into my yellow container portions. So I will save all of them for my going out to dinner so I can enjoy myself and make it a lifestyle. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. So just being better than you were yesterday. But these containers help you really learn how to do and make it a lifestyle for yourself. So I start out and I usually try to get my carbs in personally early as I can in the morning or around lunchtime. And I try, if it's a normal day, to not have my yellow containers, my carbohydrates, my blues, or my purples in the evening time. Because when you go to sleep, you will burn the most fat while you're sleeping if your body's not constantly working really hard to burn off all the carbs that you had right before you went to bed, or the fruits, which in your body looks at carbs and fruits as sugar, so it is burning that versus fat. So to get optimal results, you would want to do that. But like I said, it's a lifestyle, so don't feel like you have to do that every single day. Just do what works best for you and forget the rest. Just do what you can do with the time you're given and be there for your family and have fun with it, because it's all about learning to be better than we were yesterday. So back where I was, on Monday, I usually take my daughter to school, and a lot of times I'm in a rush, so I'm probably going to have my Shakeology with breakfast. And I usually do it right after my workout. So I'll work out first thing in the morning before my kids wake up, and then I'll have my Shakeology. So when I do that, the way I'll probably want to make my Shakeology is, I've been on a snickerdoodle kick with the vanilla, so if I want a snickerdoodle, I will use a little cinnamon, which that is a total freebie, and the book itself will share with you what your freebies are, so you just revert back to your book as you're planning. And once you get a week down of this, if you're a creature of habit, you can just keep repeating this week. Or maybe 2 weeks, and do what works best for you. So then I'm going to have a half of a banana in my shake. So that would be one of my purples and one of my reds for the Shakeology and the half of a banana. And then I'm going to, what else do I put in there? Sometimes I like to put some almond milk in there. So if I do almond milk, that is going to count as one of my yellows. So I'm going to mark that off. So that's my breakfast. I am just going to have that in the morning right after my workout, because I'm usually not ready for a huge meal right after a big workout. So then I will drop my daughter off at school. They'll have normal breakfast, because I'm busy getting them ready and getting them their breakfast. And then I will come back home and make myself an egg omelet. So I'll make some egg, and if you look on your red containers, it'll tell you 2 large eggs, or you could use egg whites, and I think it's 4 egg whites. So that's totally your call. So I'm going to scramble up 2 eggs and a green container of spinach. So now I have used a green container and a red container as well, and I will use some coconut oil in the pan. You cannot taste a difference when I use coconut oil versus butter. I just use coconut oil instead. So I will go ahead and do that, and then that would be my snack, is the omelet. And then my lunch. So for lunch, I really like to do tuna peppers a lot of times. So I will put tuna pepper, and I will use tuna, so that's another red, and I will use a green for the pepper, and I may sprinkle little cheese on top, so that will be my blue. So I've used my blue, my red, and a green. And let me see. I can actually, back where my omelet is for my snack, I'm gonna throw in, let me see, an English muffin. Or no, I'm gonna actually use a whole wheat tortilla, and I'm gonna make it my omelet. I'm gonna put it in a wrap, and then I will have another yellow taken care of. So it's a whole wheat wrap. And I've had the cheese. Okay, so the tuna peppers for lunch, and I can also add a purple with my lunch. I'd like to have some fruit. I'm going to go with some watermelon, so I can just add a purple container of watermelon. So now I have a snack and dinner left. For dinner, I'm usually doing chicken with the Mrs. Dash seasoning. It's no salt, so it's really actually a good blend for you. It makes the chicken taste great. There's a lime one. There's a regular one. There's even a spicy jalapeno one. So you can go to any grocery store carries it, but the Mrs. Dash seasoning blend. There's also some seasoning mixes in your book that you can utilize to make as well. And I really love the Southwest seasoning. That is one of my favorites on there. So I'm going to do chicken with some seasoning for dinner, and that's another red. And I am going to add some, what do I have in the fridge? Asparagus with my chicken for dinner. So now I can look back and say, okay, what else do I have that I can that I haven't used yet? Because that can be used for my snack before dinner. I have used 1, 2, 3, 4. I have already consumed my proteins for the day if I followed this meal plan. And I've already consumed my yellows for the day, and my blues, and my purples. So what I am thinking of doing is I'm going to have some cucumbers with like an Italian vinaigrette drizzle dressing. So when I do that, that will be another green container and my orange container. I'm also going to add coconut oil to dinner. And I'm going to add a teaspoon of coconut oil in my shake because I see that I do need another one of those. So I have now utilized all my containers for the day, and I have a full meal plan ready to go for Monday morning. And then I can, either alternate it on Wednesday and Friday and do the same thing depending on my schedule, or I can change things up. This is really how I do my meal plans each day, and as you get going, it gets so easy because you have already done a few days. You can just keep doing those. Another option, I'll do one more day for you guys so you can kind of see. Say your kids and your husband, they love spaghetti dinner. So you can go ahead and put spaghetti on the schedule for dinner because you know that your family will want that spaghetti. There is actually a Fixate cookbook that has spaghetti as an option in here. I can find it. It comes with a how to make your sauce. I can find it for us. So it's your sauce, which is only a half a teaspoon, and your green container. So I would use a green and a half of my teaspoon. That will be my sauce. And then if I want, I'll make regular noodles maybe for my whole family. And then for me, I will do zucchini zoodles or spaghetti squash. And that could just be 2 of my greens. So I'll do that. And then I usually add some turkey meat to my sauce, which will be a red container. And if I want to, treat myself and have a little slice of garlic bread, I can do that if I choose the whole grain version and use like Ezekiel bread, or there's all types of whole grain varieties. So I'll just make my own garlic bread. I've been doing that for my family. They don't notice the difference. We're a whole grain family. We've done away with all white processed breads. So I'll have a slice of whole grain bread, garlic, and that'll be a yellow. And that will be my dinner. And if you like, cheese on your spaghetti, you can do that. Do it. It's totally up to you. It's your meal plan. So let's say I love cheese on my spaghetti. So I'm going to, mark off a blue container for that. So now I can plan the rest of my day, because that's what I'm going to do for dinner for my family. I know that that's coming. So the rest of the day can be a little bit more flexible now that I know what I'm doing then. So I'll have my Shakeology like usual in the morning. And I'll use my half a banana. And that will be the red and the purple. Then for my snack, after I drop the kids off at school, I'll come home and do 2 poached eggs on a bed of asparagus. That's one I really like. So that's a red and a green. So now I have 1, 2, 3. So I need another protein, so I can do that at lunch. Now, if I had leftover chicken from the night before, I can just use the leftover chicken and make it into a wrap. So I have a chicken wrap. I use the chicken and one of my yellows. And, I'm going to put coconut oil with my Shakeology in the morning. And I'm going to also have maybe another purple container or fruit of watermelon. So now I have all my fruits, all my veggies, all my meats, all my carbs or yellow containers, and I have used my cheese. Now I still have a dressing to use. So with that, let me see. I can put a dressing, maybe an Italian dressing, on my chicken, kind of spice it up and make it a little more interesting. And if I want to space out my meals, because it looks like I'm going to be missing out on my afternoon snack, and if you crave, you start craving food more at that time than other times, I would consider maybe switching your Shakeology from breakfast to your snack before dinner. That can be game changing for some people if they have the afternoon munchies and start craving stuff at that time. Obviously, you want to drink lots of water, because water is just so good for you. You can add stuff to it to make it fun. None of that's off limits. And so I have Monday and Tuesday planned out, and I'm really kind of utilizing stuff I already have at home. So I just repeat those things. And a lot of this my family can have too. If I have a dozen eggs, I can make some for my family as well. Another great option for a lunch could be ham slices if they're low sodium. So I could do that on Wednesday. And let's say I have my Shakeology closer to dinner time. And I have some more asparagus At lunch, I have an English muffin with peanut butter for breakfast. And that's going to be a yellow. A teaspoon. The ham slices with asparagus. My Shakeology with my half a banana because I love it like that. And I can have for dinner brown rice with grilled chicken and broccoli. So that is chicken, my whole grain brown rice for the carb, and my broccoli. And like I said, season it with lemon, Mrs. Dash. I still have an orange container, so I can get creative and make a sauce for it. So that's probably what I'll do, is make a sauce for it. I'm going to put a coconut oil in my Shakeology. And I still have a snack, and I really like Greek yogurt. So I'm going to have Greek yogurt with a little honey. And I still have a fruit, so I'm going to add some strawberries to it. Yum. So that is another protein, because your Greek yogurt's considered a protein. And the honey is a teaspoon. The strawberries are my purple. Let's see how I'm doing on my veggies. I'm a little low on my veggies, so I may just add a handful of spinach to my shake. You cannot taste the difference. It's really masked over when you add the Shakeology with the banana and a little cinnamon. You can't even taste that there's a veggie in there. And your Shakeology is dense superfood nutrition, which has tons of veggies and fruit in it already. So you can see I just did 3 days worth. Don't judge my handwriting, but I just did 3 days of my meal plan. So now that I have, my meal plan, let's say I finish it all out, I'll go through and I'll say, okay, what do I have and what do I not have? I'm running low on coconut milk. So I'll get another little sheet of paper, and I'll write my grocery list. So I need some coconut oil. I'll need another bunch of bananas. I'm good on wraps right now. I do still have some English muffins and Greek yogurt. I'm running low on honey. And I need some ham slices. And I still have chicken because I keep a lot of it in the freezer. When it goes on sale, I'll buy it in bulk and keep it. So I already have that. I have asparagus. I have some broccoli and spinach. I'm all about frozen vegetables. You can do frozen or fresh, but for me, I just, to save financially, we like to buy the frozen so we don't waste money on veggies going bad. So it looks like I have pretty much everything, and now I've already made my meal plan really for the dinners for my family, for a lot of the snacks, and a lot of this I can use in my kids' lunches throughout the week. So the ham slices, the cucumbers, chicken, yogurt, English muffins, make little pizzas for them that way. So I kind of think you're getting the idea of how this works. So it does, if you sit down diligently for about 20 to 30 minutes and really plan out your week, you've done everything you need to do. So the rest of the week is cake. You don't even have to plan anything. It's already all taken care of for you. Have fun with it. Turn on some music, jam out, enjoy yourself, and just make it a family event. It pays off to teach your children and your family early how to lead a healthy life and to make it a lifestyle for themselves. So once you start getting into this new routine and this habit, the first few days, like I said, maybe a little bit different because it's a big change. It could be. I don't know. I don't know what kind of lifestyle you were living before, but it could be a change. So just take it one day at a time. See if it works for you. I can tell you it's been amazingly game-changing for my family. My husband loves it. My kids love it. They just eat what I eat. And it's not anything different than what we were already doing. I meal plan around them. Make it a family thing when you sit down and decide what you want for your meals for the week. Say, hey, honey, what do you want for dinner one night a week? Let them choose. And then ask the kids, what would you like for dinner one night a week? Let them choose. If they want a pizza night, that's not off limits on the 21-day fix. You can still do that. They tell you in the back. They give you tons of recipes to choose from. You could have chili, the meatloaf. The meatloaf is awesome. So is the chili. The chili is a family fave. The turkey meatballs. My kids, they love turkey meatballs. There's beef stew in here. There's so many things. And then they give you snack ideas like almonds and pears and hummus and celery. The Greek yogurt. You really just can't go wrong. Chicken fajitas you can make one night. You can make all your chicken in bulk on Sunday in a crock pot and then just use it for all your dinners and your lunches throughout the week and season it as you grab it out and put it in your red container. So that's another option. But I'm here to help you, and I would love to pour into you and walk you through getting this done. I know for my challenge groups, we are all about an I do, we do, you do attitude. So in the beginning, I do the meal plan. I'll provide it for you. I will give you a week meal plan so I take all the guesswork out of it. Make it super easy peasy for you. You just follow this meal plan for a week. Just take the containers and just do what the meal plan says. And that's taking all the guesswork out. So then the next week we do we do it together. You try to, create your meal plan like I just did, and then you send it to me. I'll go over it with you. We'll make sure that we get out all the kinks and we do it together. And then the final week of the 21-day fix is a you do week. So you'll do the meal plan, you'll send it to me, and I'm sure you've gotten it by then, but if not, I will help you with that because that's what I'm here for. I'm an encourager. I'm there to support my challengers each day as much as they need me to support them. So whatever it is for you, it's about making it a lifestyle. And 21-day fix lays that groundwork. It lays the foundation for a healthy lifestyle for your family for generations to come. And then you get to a point where you just know in your head how much of what you're supposed to have each day. So it makes everything so much easier. I just encourage you to give yourself 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I promise you it can change your life forever. Forever. And you can lose up to 15 pounds in those 21 days. I've seen even people lose 17 pounds in 21 days. But it's all up to you, and it's how strict you are with yourself. And it's if you cheat or you not. I've seen people that have not followed this to a T, and they still lost like 12 pounds, 7, somewhere in there. They're still getting results. So I can just, I know I've talked a lot about meal planning, but I can tell you that the key to everything is your nutrition. It is getting the right portions and the right quantities of the right food in each day. That is what is going to get you those lasting results. The exercise is just an added bonus, but I'm telling you, the nutrition is something that has to be the priority. So start with that. Make your mind up that you're sick and tired of this mindset of feeling a victim to your food, letting the food control you. I know for me, I would let the food control me. I wanted that food so bad that I craved it so bad that it would overtake me and I would give into it. Make up your mind that, you know what, I'm sick and tired of not having control over what goes in and out of my mouth. And right now, I'm going to make the decision to give this my all and see what happens. I can tell you that by doing that, making that mind shift, getting support with other women that are going through the same thing as you, you will get these results. And summer is right around the corner. 21 days, and you would be by Memorial Day, you will have the body you've always dreamed of. Not only that, but you'll feel amazing, feel great. You'll have tons of energy. It's just so funny how people eat bad food, then they get headaches, they feel bad, and then they do it again because they don't realize that eating good food is what gives you the energy, makes you feel good. So I'm here to help you with that. That's what I do as a coach. I support you and I encourage you and I help you with that because I know I've been there. I've been through these struggles of figuring out what works and what doesn't for me and my family. So let me help you if you need it. And I hope you guys have a great weekend with your meal planning. And let me know if you have any questions because that's what I'm here for. I am here to help you any way I can. So thank you so much for taking time to listen to how exactly it goes for me when I'm meal planning my week. And I hope you found some value in this, and it's going to help you be successful at reaching your goals. And if you need me, of course, reach out to me. You can email me at cranefitness@gmail.com, and I will get back to you as soon as possible to go over your goals and what you'd like to achieve. So I hope you have a great weekend. Thanks again.